Hello fam, how are you doing today? It is your girl Esther Joy coming at you with another video. On this channel we love to talk about love, light, joy, and peace, so if you, my friend, enjoy spreading these vibrations, then you are in the right place. Now fam, we are going to be talking about the full moon eclipse in Gemini that is happening today, November 30th, 2020. Oh my goodness, okay? This is a beaver full moon. This is a full beaver moon, okay? And that means that the beavers are getting ready for the winter. They're burrowing themselves into their dams for the winter season, okay? So I hope that you are also getting ready for winter, fam. And without further ado, we're going to be talking about the astrological significance as well as tapping into how that energy is going to be present in our lives mentally, physically, and spiritually. So let's just hop into it because I really do enjoy these forecasts. Okay, so starting off, this wonderful full moon, as mentioned in the beginning, it is happening during a lunar eclipse. So what is happening is that the earth is aligned directly opposition to the sun, directly opposition to the moon, so we are going to be blocking that sunlight from reaching the moon during this time, which is really exciting, and that definitely plays a big role with our shadow side, especially on our emotional side. Certain shadow aspects that we have been covering up may as well become very present and through the energies this new moon is presenting to us. Additionally, fam, I wanted to address that we're going to be getting into the sun is in Sagittarius. So the sun being in Sagittarius is going to be shining a light on travel and our education, especially more of growing how we have been learning. I am seeing that this could not as much in like the educational system as is, but how individuals are learning certain skills and traits, especially from a young age. We might be uncovering a lot of things from our past and how we learned from our childhood that will be coming up. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about the astrological significance in the transits that are happening. So we are really going to be looking at the players, the houses of Sagittarius and Gemini, okay? Because the sun is in Sagittarius, and as stated, Sagittarius, they love to travel, they love spreading their knowledge and their education and adventure, very adventurous energy, and that is what the sun is in. Now it is again in opposition to the moon, and we have a full moon in Gemini, and Gemini is much more the analytical communicator mind, the think twice, say once, or maybe say twice, think once kind of deal. Now with Gemini being also this kind of twin dualistic idea, we get almost like a greater insight of that shadow side. Again, as we're explaining, you really will get an idea and a clear picture during this time of the dualities of your personality and the things that you emotionally feel tied into your mental aspects. So what you have been thinking, how it's been aligning with you mentally and emotionally. And I think this moon is really going to shed a light. It might be a bit of a stressful situation where you will be forced to change certain habits, especially if it comes to learning or even traveling somewhere different, and that is going to encourage you to communicate differently. It might also revisit and open up old dark wounds that you were unconscious about. So that is the significance really astrologically when we're looking at the moon being in Gemini and the sun being in Sagittarius, and this being a lunar eclipse. So with that being said, we're going to be looking at the cards now that came out for today's reading. The first one is all about the mind, and we got, so we got, they want to say the mind is Page of Rods in reverse, okay? So Page of Rods being in reverse for the mind, and we know that Gemini ties with communication with Mercury being its planet, all about communication, we see that we might not be as attentive to certain thoughts that we are having, or we might be hesitating and saying things that really need to be said. Of course, I'm getting a really big and when I initially did this, the cards were a little reversed, but they're really getting that there might be some division between your mind and body at this time. A lot of people may be prone to burnout as well, especially I'm kind of getting that people are really going, and they're running out of steam with this card. Mentally, it really looks like a lot of people might have a lot to say, and they might not know how to say it as well. There's definitely a balancing act with, saying what you need to in this physical realm and really expressing your passions fully, allowing you to move forward. I'm seeing that this is going to be a time where we will have to overcome maybe certain, being so passionate about what we're saying, we can't properly articulate it. That's a big thing that I'm getting with this card. Representing our mental aspects during this full moon and how it's affecting us and manifesting. That's really what I'm getting with the Page of Rods in reverse. Definitely there's a lot of energy, a lot of passion that people are wanting to communicate about, and this could very well have to do with Sagittarius being a fire sign, and this being a fire card could do with your communicating and educating people on certain topics that you believe will inspire travel or a change of expansion of some sort. So I'm really getting, though, with the mind that it might be a little bit cumbersome, or there might be a lot that you have to say at once. And again, I'm getting that your emotions are very powerful during this time. Your solar plexus chakra as well is playing a big role in how worthy you feel about expressing to your peers and your siblings and those close to you about this information. I'm also getting this is almost like increased clarity or increased communication for twins, or planning certain ventures with twins and travel ventures and stuff like that. Anyways, when we're looking at the body, we have Two of Earth, okay? So Two of Earth, it's telling us that this is a time where we might find ourselves going in a juggling act. We might find ourselves really struggling to keep ourselves on, one thing. We might struggle to keep our body focused, or simply I'm getting that for a lot of people it will be listening to your body is important during this time. You might be struggling to balance a lot, and I'm also getting that emotions can and they possibly will be high for a good amount of people during this full moon, which is totally understandable, especially if you're water sign. But I'm getting that, really with this Two of Earth or this Two of Pentacles, that there is going to be a need to really connect with someone that is almost like a brother or sister to you, to help just make sure that you are giving it your all, that you're really giving yourself an opportunity to rest and then perform at your best. Rest and perform at your best. Rest, perform at your best. Rest, perform at your best. That kind of cycle going over and over again, and really finding a balance in the physical realm. And of course, this could be with routines as well, really juggling your routines and your time as well, your time management. Really, I'm getting that this is a calling to be more attentive to what you are juggling and how you can best optimize this energy in your physical realm, whether that be with your health or that be with your material possessions, as well as choosing what to invest your money into during this season. I'm definitely getting that with this Two of Pentacles. So that's for our body, and now we're moving on to our soul, okay? And the manifested energy for our soul is going to be the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, the Wheel of Fortune is the energy embodying our soul, and this is great. For me, this represents that we are opening a new level to our soul, and you gotta brace yourself. The Wheel of Fortune is upright, so I am anticipating that this will be a positive time for us to really reap more understanding of our soul nature, our divineness, our oneness, consciousness. This is going to be really good for, you know, peeling back the layers of that onion that is yourself and understanding more of what your soul is really made out of. I'm getting that this is an opening to a new opportunity for your soul to integrate into your being more, and this is the time to do it now. So this is a wonderful opportunity for all beings to really set the intention this full moon to integrate with those shadow parts of themselves and allow that to enlighten them on a new aspect of their soul that they might not have been aware of before. So with that being said, if you like this video, if you found value in it, fam, and you would like another one, you know, you liked it, then press that thumbs up so I know so and can continue to do more videos like this one. I really do hope that you have an amazing full moon. I know that I'm going to be doing a writing ritual tonight, and a little burning ritual to really integrate and reflect on how I can best integrate and understand that shadow part of my soul that is opening itself to be aware to me now. Yeah, so without further ado, have an amazing day, really, fam. I am sending you so many loves, so many blessings, and I will see you in the next video. Namaste.